Dylan's in here with me, so I'm kind of sitting sideways. Ugh, what a frustrating day. Really. It's like I don't know what the problem is, but everything is getting really frustrating. Anyway, so no nap for her today. I couldn't get her to go to sleep. I brought her in here. I tried to get her to lay down in here. That wasn't working. So anyway, she's in her crib now. She's not really crying, but if she cries, I'm just going to have to let her cry because I can't keep giving in to her because she's going to be a monster. But I don't know what else to do. I mean, if she's not, tomorrow it's going to be nice out. So if I take her out and I have her outside for a little bit tomorrow, maybe I'll be able to get her to take a nap. But she's just been impossible lately with not wanting to go to sleep. I mean, and she's up early too. So it's not like I can't even get anything done in the morning. It's just, it's not been easy the last couple of weeks. Anyway, let me just get started. First person here is Fia for general. Okay, you got a Sagittarius that comes in. That could be brand new energy. That may be somebody of significance. It also looks like life is coming back into balance and you got some money coming in. Love cup is full as we move forward through the rest of November into December and into early next year. The world here is at your feet and you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. It also looks like you could have a Taurus enter that could be of significance. Adonis, I texted Jay, and Jay said that I'm attractive, but I'm getting too close, and Jay doesn't want that. I don't understand why she doesn't want me to get close. Anything I need to know about the connection? Pull your energy back. Pull your energy back and kind of like try to disconnect from her, not think about her, not talk about her, and not reach out to her, and let's see what happens. She's not going to like you pulling your energy back, and you'll see her come forward more. Right now, I think she's a little bit afraid. I don't think that she's really comfortable with things moving forward. Something. I mean, she's interested in you and everything, but it's like she's kind of afraid of what that means. So she needs things to kind of unravel in divine timing, which they're going to. I just think give it a little bit of space and try to like detach from her emotionally. Let's see what happens. She's afraid of what comes next. She's intimidated. Malika, what's coming towards me? Could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. It looks like your life is starting to move forward. You've got possibly a creative project, or you could meet someone with a very creative, either like they have a creative job or they have a creative hobby, but whatever it is, there's something that goes on around a new creative project or a new creative person that may be of some kind of significance. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief, and you should have some choices moving forward. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. It will serve you well. Things change for you for the better quickly. A Taurus enters. This guy. Perseverance pays off when it comes to finances, and if you're not in a committed relationship, you could find yourself in one soon. Like maybe before the end of the year. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to say hi? Want to say hi? Desiree, love. Do you need me to move a little bit? How about if I move a little bit for you? Which way? There's a lot of room in here. Here. You can have the pillow. Okay. All right, there you go. Go ahead, sit down right there. That's it. Perfect. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. I'll use this as a desk today. You know what this is? This I got on eBay years ago, and I never did it. What I was, well, needed fruit. Oh, shit. Now he decides to move. And I never did it. You know why I don't think I did it? Now he goes in my bed. Because I think it hurts your finger trying to put the pin in it. I don't know. Anyway, now he left so I could use my regular thing. Like, what was I doing? What made me buy that? I saw it on eBay. That's why I bought it. Anyway. Love for Desiree. I guess you need one of those thimbles or something to put on your finger to push the pin into the styrofoam. Okay. It looks like anxiety is moving into the past and you're prepared for your life to move forward. Romance could heat up. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You're headed towards 10 cups being full. It looks like you have a Leo that comes in, and an old wound is starting to heal and move into the past, and new journeys on the horizon. If you're not crazy for that Leo, you also have cause for celebration that comes in around a Cancer, but this person is more of slow and steady wins the race. They're not a quick mover. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders when it comes to love, and you have options moving forward. Happiness comes out over your love life, and you're prepared for it before the end of this year. Not bad. Got a couple of choices. Sister, giving some extra love for some. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, you didn't have to do that, but thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And one for Vicky and one for Mel. Okay, thank you, thank you. Talia, how will tomorrow go with BP? It goes okay. You might feel like things are starting to strengthen. You may feel like the hard work you put in has paid off. You may feel like communication is better. You could feel a little bit undecided about things, but overall, I think that you're going to feel as if things are either improving or strengthening. Davey, work and finances. The hard work that you put in comes back to you with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, but you also may have some choices. Perseverance pays off and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You could have choices around work. Around finances, I think your finances are improving between now into next year. I don't know if you get a bonus or if there's, I don't know if there's a holiday bonus or whatever it is, but there's extra money coming in towards the end of the year with the Ten of Pentacles. I think you're going to have choices. You may have to make a decision as to whether or not there's your money coming in, but the choices could come in on what direction that you're taking around this job. Moving up in the company, or like you were saying the other day, maybe transferring locations or moving with the company. A choice like that or a decision may need to be made around that before the end of the year. But whatever it is, it's your choice and it's positive. Talia may have general for the week ahead. Feeling successful, feeling like negativity has moved into the past, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well, feeling like you're being guided by the divine, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Six of Pentacles may feel like you're better compensated or better respected, no longer feeling like you're stuck, An Aries comes in that might be of significance, and you also have an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Lita, anything good coming to me soon? I feel hopeless and like nothing is happening or changing. So many people are feeling like that. I was like feeling like that, like I've been feeling like that for a while, but especially the last couple of days. Like I'm like what's happening? It's the winter's coming. It's going to be dark. I don't want to go outside. It's cold. That's terrible to feel like that, but I agree. Let's see. Well, you do have some choices coming in with the Seven of Cups, so that's good. Perseverance pays off, especially around money or finances, and you should be getting a new job or another job soon. Also looks like romance could heat up for you. You may be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you, but with that, a wish comes true and things move forward. You make it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief, life starts to move forward. A wish could come true, so have faith that things are going to change. I know it's frustrating. I know it's been so bizarre, and so many people are feeling the same way. Like, man, nothing's going on. Liz, general for the rest of the week. Could be a Capricorn around that might be of significance, and you got success that comes in around work, school, or business, whatever it is that you do all day. It also looks like growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life, and negativity is moving into the past. Could be spending time with a Sagittarius. That could be brand new energy that comes in with a love offer. I don't know about that. I don't know if you may already have Sagittarius around you, or it could be a new person. Perseverance pays off, and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain around finances. Got nice money stuff happening. Vicky, general for the next 24 hours. Slow and steady wins the race. But anxiety is moving into the past and your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Could have a new journey on the horizon. A Libra may come in that could be of significance. It also looks like you got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life, and a Scorpio enters. Negativity moves into the past in the next couple of hours, or in the next day or so. So this is so stupid. But my remote is lost somewhere and I can't find it. I think I had to take apart the bed, because that was another thing that was really screwing up Avery falling asleep. I was going to have her fall asleep in my bed with the movie on, but the remote is somewhere, and every time somebody moved, the movie went off and Netflix came up. And I'd have to, she would sit up, and I don't know where the remote is. Like, why? Where could it be? Last night it was happening too. I should have taken the bed apart last night, but I didn't. Anyway. So stupid. It's like, I don't know if it's under the blankets, and when Dylan moves, he leans on it, and that's why it hits the Netflix button. Fucking dumb. Magic, how did my Aunt G and Uncle T think and feel about my angry phone calls today, where I got mad at them and cursed them out? They were not happy about it, but they kind of feel like you're just under a lot of stress and you have sharp energy and you directed it at them. but they do feel hurt. Like they're genuinely hurt, but they may also feel like you just have a lot going on. And I don't know, they're not happy. They're hurt by it. DB general for the next 2 weeks. Your intuition is heightened and it's leading you. When you listen to your intuition, it leads you to happiness. Romance could heat up, possibly with a Libra. Got a new journey on the horizon and a road trip coming in. There's also a Leo that comes in that could be of significance. A Sagittarius could reach out of the blue. Anxiety moves into the past. It also looks like you might have new energy coming in Aquarius. A wish comes true and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you may feel like you're being better appreciated around work. Magic. I don't see it yet. Let me do UAF. Why has C been different lately? This person may be a little bit like moody. So it's like it shows they go through a range of moods. Sometimes they seem to be very like eager to help, genuinely nice, kind-hearted and sincere. But sometimes if something doesn't go their way, they kind of take it out on everyone that's around them. So I don't know how they're like if they've improved or not right now, but their mood changes frequently and it's probably going to change again. It actually looks like they've been in a better, or they've been treating people better lately because anxiety around them has lessened. They were weighed down or worried about something, but that's moved into the past. Somebody has maybe made them an offer or whatever it is, and a stressor has gone into the past. So they're not so stressed out anymore. Their energy around them may be lighter. But I'm skeptical to say that that's going to last long because they seem to just be kind of moody and change, and you don't always know what you're going to get from them. Magic, how will I do on my accounting exam tomorrow? I should have studied earlier for this, but I was depressed. But I think if I study hard tonight, I can still pass. I think you're going to pass too. I think you're still going to pass. Do what you got to do, get it done, do your studying, and you should pass. Oh, KT, how you doing? She was driving me nuts. She didn't want to go to bed. General reading, okay. Got nice stuff happening. Negativity is moving into the past and you're no longer feeling stuck. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in and around your life and it's positive. Love cup is full. If you're with someone now, great. If not, a new romance could come in. It looks like you've got happiness coming out over your life and your intuition is heightened. There could be a Leo around that's of significance. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. You've got the world at your feet and you could have some nice choices that come in around like business or work. It also looks like any arguments or disagreements that you've had with anybody recently will work themselves out and move into the past. And you got another fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And with the Empress, money, this is like love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with this card if you don't want children right now. If you do want children right now, it could be a good omen. I hope that you're doing well, and hopefully we'll get a chance to get together soon. I know I keep saying it. Meanwhile, I haven't really done much of anything lately. Anyway, things look good for you. So hopefully things are going to go well from now right there next year. You have journal for the next 2 weeks regarding work. All right, let's do work first. Okay, in the next 2 weeks, you might feel much more successful, or like finally you're settling into the role. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You're feeling a little bit more stable. You're no longer holding yourself back, and I think that things are starting to click. Work looks good over the next couple of weeks. Being guided by the divine, a disappointment moves into the past, and things seem to move forward. And you feel like a little bit more confident. Okay, let's see general for the next 2 weeks. Okay, your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Romance could heat up, and your relationship can strengthen. Listen to your intuition. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you could have choices. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. That may be like that may be where most of your energy is over the next 2 weeks, and you should be successful around that. Somebody around the home could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Get a new journey on the horizon, and you've got anxiety is moving into the past. I think that you're going to start to settle in, and once you're all settled, you're going to feel a little bit more like it's done. You know what I mean? And feel like a wish has come true. Plus, you could be thinking about or working on a side business, a side hustle, or something that could bring money in on the side. Even if you don't begin it in the next 2 weeks, it may be something that you're thinking about or you're researching or whatever. And spirit cards. King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Five of Earth, fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Oh, God, excuse me. And then the Six of Water, memories from your history or your childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. I feel like you get this one a lot, the Six of Water. Feeling nostalgic for the past. I put up the Christmas tree, and some of these ornaments here, they were my mother's, and I don't like the colors of them. Anyway, but I can't put them up now anyway because they're glass balls, and she already broke one. Anyway, but you know what I find? I don't know why do I find this interesting? Looking at the paper that they're wrapped in, that's like, I don't know, 20 years old. And like, look, I don't know why. I'm like, oh, look, a flyer from Grand Union. Grand Union, I think it was just in this like northern eastern part of the United States, but it was a grocery store that went out of business years ago. I'm like, why do I want to look at the flyer? But I was like, oh, look. Anyhow, that's what I did today, productive. But that's like nostalgia from the past. Like, oh, I remember this. My mom hated that store. Hated it. Anyway. So we did the Christmas tree today, which I had to order some stuff from Amazon. I don't know what happened to the star that you put on top. I know that I had one. I just don't know where it is. So I had to get another one. Anyhow, let me continue. Talia did one for Anonymous. Listen to that guy. Anonymous, when could I get out of this depressive mindset where everybody's in it? We're all in that boat. I've been feeling really down lately, where I've been have negative thoughts again, and ready to give into them. It's a recurring problem. Yeah. Well, anything like that is usually a cycle, right? So in order to break this cycle, But positive affirmations can help, but I always find doing something productive is better. Like like today, putting up the Christmas tree. You know, I'm like, I could sit here and not accomplish anything, right? Because she's a pain in the ass. Or I can find something that we can do and be productive some way. Before she was born, I didn't put up any Christmas decorations at all, ever. I just didn't. That's why we got the Grand Union flyer, because that's the last time, and it went up there, and it hasn't come down since. But, you know, doing something productive, whatever it is going to make you feel better rather than sitting in it. Anything that's productive, going out for a walk, redecorating your bedroom, anything like that. You know, what's in motion stays in motion. So the best advice that I could say is, you know, like people say, oh, you have to stop the negative thought in the moment. You could do that. You could stay on top of that. But I think that if you're focused on something else, it's hard to sit around and think negative because you're busy doing things. Like today, like I was coming in here and taking the stuff down. So not much time for me to be thinking negatively when I'm like moving things and like looking for shopping on Amazon and that kind of stuff. So that's the best my best suggestion with negative thoughts is to find something productive to do. Anything. I don't care if it's to do the dishes or redo the closet. Um, but for you, it does look like you have money coming in. It does look like you may even have a road trip coming in. There could be new connections, new people coming in, a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There also could be another Cancer coming in. You may be eager for your life to move forward and not be looking back on the past, and that's positive too. So I think things are changing for you for the better, but in the meantime, for everyone that's feeling stuck, I mean, it just seems like everybody feels stuck. Every other person is saying that. I feel like nothing is happening. Best thing to do is try to work on something that you can control when you feel like everything else is out of control and that you can't make anything else happen. Like maybe I can't be productive with whatever. Like I couldn't do a live stream this afternoon because she was awake, but I was able to put up the Christmas tree. I did something. Talia, when will BP decide to take some sort of action? Probably within the next 2 to 4 weeks, before the fall ends. Pretty soon, within the next few weeks, something should happen. All About Maine. What did Vernon do to his Facebook page? What do you mean it's not there anymore? He probably deleted it. Growth, change, and transformation. There may have been a lot of negativity around that Facebook page, so he decided to grow, change, and transform. He may have, you know, shut it down or temporarily disabled it. You'll hear from him though. Like you don't need the Facebook page to communicate with him. He's going to reach out some other way with the Page of Swords. $14, love reading. 14. Okay, it looks like negativity is moving into the past. A wish comes true. You've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you're with someone, great. Relationship is growing and transforming. If you're not with anyone, you've got a Capricorn coming in, a Scorpio coming in, an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and happiness is coming in around your love life. It's just a little bit delayed, but it's coming. So your love life should be moving forward before the end of the year. Liz, what will happen with the Pisces and I after our talk? You might feel like there's some growth, change, and transformation. You may feel like things are starting to improve a little bit, or communication is starting to pick up, or you're a little bit more on the same page. Yeah, communication should pick up, and you may feel like things are starting to move forward. All about Maine. What do I need to know? What do I need to know? You are not looking back on the past. You're ready to move forward with your life, and that's where you're headed. Making a decision for your life to move forward. Could have a new job or business opportunity on the horizon. Ace of Pentacles could really be a new beginning, though, anywhere. Could be a fresh start, too. It looks like you could have a committed relationship on the horizon if you're not in one right now. Could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence serves you well, and you're no longer holding yourself back. The hard work that you put into business, school, work, career, whatever you do all day will come back to you. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past, and you're no longer feeling burdened or weighed down, but you're feeling like the energy around you is lightening. It also looks like you've got some nice social things coming up. Maybe because of the holidays, you may have, I don't know, parties or get-togethers or whatever, but it looks like you may be busy in the near future. Davey, how long do the cards see me at the current job? I would say you'll probably finish out the year there, and maybe early next year change, or you could have an opportunity for change at the beginning of the year or around the beginning of the year. I don't see the question yet, so let me get to somebody I didn't get to. Risha, can I get a yes or no question for what I'm thinking about? Okay, let's see. Is the answer yes or no? I think it's no. I would say it's no. Sands for the rest of the day. Something should happen that makes you feel very happy. Might have a new venture on the horizon, and something nice may happen around money where you feel like you're putting money aside for something or paying something off. All about Maine. Oh, thank you, thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you. New day. I missed my D appointment with Marcus 2 times now. How does he feel? You were the one that canceled? Oh, he's not mad, but he's disappointed. He feels stuck and he's feeling a little anxious. Not thrilled. Not thrilled. He's not mad, though. And what was the other one? Messages that I need to hear. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past, which is good news because once it's healed, you won't have to deal with it again. A Taurus enters, a water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like money may be improving for you. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something that makes you feel relief. Cause for celebration comes in. It looks like communication comes in from somebody you thought you weren't going to hear from, or somebody that you were hoping to hear from. Anxiety is moving into the past and life is starting to move forward. Stepping into your own self-confidence will serve you well, and so will taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is starting to move forward. Sister, why did T delete her Facebook after posting the picture and the poem yesterday? I think she's trying to make people, maybe mostly that other lady, wonder, like why she's doing what she's doing, because she's doing it for everything that she does is for attention. So it's calculated. She's probably going to come back on again soon, especially if she's not getting the attention that she wants from disappearing. She's going to come back on again. She's doing it for attention, and I think she wants that lady to see that she's kind of disappeared. I mean, not just that lady. She wants everyone to see that she's disappeared. But when she doesn't get enough attention from that, then she's going to come back on. Which is like she's going to drive herself crazy, but, you know. Noon, pretty positive. Oh, the reading? Yeah, it's pretty positive. Sister, today this girl that I boldly removed from my tarot group in the brain retraining group commented on a pic of Lacey posted in her group where she used a deck that I created. She said, "Where can I get it?" This deck, but she never once commented in my group. In all of the months that she was there, I feel like she was testing me to see because she knows that I removed her. I said, "You want to know where you can get my deck?" And she never responded, and I feel like I failed the test because my intuition told me not to even respond to her. Did I fail by responding? Okay, let's see. I don't really think that you failed by responding. The thing is that, like, I always feel like not responding or no communication speaks louder than communication, even if the communication is like fighting or nasty or whatever. I still feel like if communication is there, it's better than silence. I don't think that you failed the test, but I think it kind of put you in a more vulnerable position because you left it open for her not to answer you. Thing is that I have a feeling that she's going to answer you. She just hasn't yet. Let's see what happens. If she answers you, are you going to respond? That's the question. Because if she responds to you and you don't answer her, now it's kind of like back in your hands. Like it's almost like you have a retake. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that you failed the test. No, I don't think that you failed the test. But I think it kind of put you in a little bit more of a vulnerable position because now you left it open for her not to respond to you. But let's see what happens. Because if she really wants the deck, she's going to respond. Yeah. I don't think you failed any test. No, I don't think so. Liz, love for the rest of November. might feel like you're being treated better overall in your personal relationships, just in general. Could be feeling a little bit undecided about what direction you want to take, but your love life is moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Could have a couple of options. You got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Got an Aries here. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Being guided by the divine. There could be somebody else in your world that is a love option, but you haven't made the connection yet. That may be Cancer. And success comes in around love before the end of the month. You might be exploring options, and that might make you happy. Happiness comes in around your love life, but I don't see a commitment yet. I just see lots of energy. Nunep. Does Bernard think that I'm crazy? I don't think he thinks that you're crazy. Let's see. I don't think he thinks that you're crazy, no. Is he still attracted to me? Yes, he is attracted to you, and he does think about you. Yeah, and he doesn't think that you're crazy. Nope. Sister, like, did she even want my deck, or was she just testing me to see if she still had power over me? Okay, did she want the deck? Was she testing me? I think she wants the deck. I don't think that she was trying to test you. I think that she wants the deck. Sister, like, I feel like I'm always letting myself down by responding to her. I know what you mean. Because I feel like sometimes, not just with like a certain friend or a certain person, but I feel like I do that with everyone. Like, people that should be left hanging, like, I don't ever, I pretty much answer everyone, but sometimes I feel like it's always all about, like, when somebody else needs something, you know what I mean? And not doing what I want to do. So I hear what you're saying. Um, like, I was giving her another chance when she's already shown me that she doesn't like me, and I wanted to make a statement by deleting her. Yeah. It's like I'm tired from doing nothing. um, I hear exactly what you're saying, and I know what you mean, but think of it like this. If she's looking to get that deck, she would be buying it from you, then I would look at it more as like it was a business opportunity, and not so much like you were letting yourself down, but that you were doing something that was like a business thing. I totally understand what you mean, because I can't think of any examples right now, but I know I've been in that kind of situation where I feel like leaving myself open to be ignored. And, like, why do you respond to people that are constantly ignoring you? I've done that. So I get what you're saying, but if you, instead of looking at it like that, look at it like, you know what? It's a business opportunity, and I set my prices. So if she wants the deck and you charge her whatever you charge her, like, it's not so much letting yourself down. It's kind of like a business thing. Like, you know what? I'm willing to do business with you, but I'm not willing to be your friend. And instead of looking at it like, you disrespected yourself, because I don't think that you did. Because I don't think that you weren't looking at the situation like, she's trying to be friends with me, so now I'm going to try to be friends with her. I think that you were just responding to her because it was about the deck. It wasn't like you were thinking that you guys were going to be friends. You don't like her anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't punish yourself over that. Or think that you didn't. I don't think that you did anything like disrespectful to yourself or anything like that. I mean, the girl sounds like an asshole, but I mean, we got a lot of assholes around, you know what I mean? Bella, did my ex really send a gift or is he playing a game? Okay, did my ex really send a gift? Cards indicate, yeah, he sent a gift or he will be sending a gift. There's a gift on its way. Let's see what happens. I think I'm up to Bella. Did my coworker meddle in my project, or is it a coincidence that he was reassigned to my work? Okay, let's see. Did the coworker meddle? Is this just a coincidence? I think it just happens to be a coincidence. I don't think that they tried to interfere on purpose. Bella, is the investor trying to scam my mom? Oh God, be careful with these people. That happened to somebody in my family. The cards don't indicate that this person is outright scamming, but if this person is asking for any money to be sent through Western Union, MoneyGram, or anything like that, then it's a scam. I wouldn't do, you know. Like, how does she know this guy? Did she go to like, I don't even know any investment places. I think Morgan Stanley was one, right? Morgan Stanley, Dean Witter or something. Like, or Merrill Lynch. Like, if she went there, that's a legitimate place. But if this is just some guy that she found and he's like, yeah, Western Union me $6,000, don't do it. That's a scam. We had a woman that came into the store, she was an older woman, something like $6,000 to the town next door. And she was like, yeah, well, he said that it has to come Western Union. And we were like, why? Like, why can't you drive it over there? Oh, well, he said. And we were like, you're getting scammed. You're absolutely getting scammed. You know, it's like you send Western Union to like somebody that broke down in Kansas, you know, like they got a flat tire in Kansas, you Western Union them the money. You don't Western Union someone the money that's broken down in the town next door. And you don't wire money to an investment place when you go there. Like you bring the money there. Or you get a cashier's check, but you go to the establishment. You don't Western Union. But that's how they tend to get a lot of older people that don't know any better. And once it goes through Western Union, you're never getting that money back. And depending on what state it's in, a lot of the states, when you go to pick up Western Union, you don't even have to show them ID. So you could say, send it to John Smith, and then John Smith goes in there and takes the money, and that's it. Never to be seen again. So I would always be skeptical, especially if something doesn't sound right. I mean, we had a lot of those Western Union scams. Another thing, right, with the Facebook now. So an elderly couple comes in and says that their grandson was in an accident in Boston or something, and the kid was on a traveling basketball team. Oh, he doesn't want his parents to know, we have to send him money. We're like, no, we're not sending it because this is a scam. But no, he travels. Of course, whoever it was saw the Facebook page, saw that the kid was traveling, so it made sense when he contacted the grandparents. And when you're on Facebook, it's like, this is my mother, this is my father. It's all the whole family trees there. It's not hard to do. And the guy was really like, we were like, please go home and call your daughter. Call your daughter and find out what the grandson is. And the guy came back and he said that the grandson was home. So they were just going to get scammed. So many scams through Western Union. So just be careful. Anyone that ever wants. Even if you're going to buy something off of eBay, don't do it through Western Union. You're never going to get the item. Anyway, gotta go off on a tangent. Sister, so true, but the only thing is, isn't it naive to think that someone who hasn't shown me any respect before genuinely wants to support my business? It's like she was just trying to be in my good graces because she knows I deleted her. Yeah, but did she know that did she know that it was your tarot deck before you answered her? Like maybe she just saw the tarot deck and she thought that it was interesting or pretty and she wanted it and she didn't know that it was yours. Was she trying to just get in my good graces? I don't think she was trying to do that. I think she saw the deck and she liked it, so that's why she asked about it. I mean, that would be really fucked up if that's what she was doing. I mean, I don't think that that's what she was doing, but... I mean, but then again, it could be a little twisted, right, when you're dealing with people and rejection. Because sometimes people, they don't like to be rejected by people that they don't even like, right? So it's like the two of you, for whatever reason, may not get along, but yet she still might not like you rejecting her. But that's too bad for her. I think that she is interested in the deck. And she might not dislike you so much that she wouldn't buy something from you if she wanted it. Like she just might feel like she may not look at it like she's being supportive of you. She just may think that that's something that she wanted. And she'll get it if she wants it, that kind of a thing. UAF, how can I better stand my ground with C? Don't let them see you get upset. Don't let them see that don't let them see that they can get any kind of a rise of you anyway, emotionally in any direction. Not good, not bad, nothing. Like, be as stoic as you can. The more grounded that you are and the less that they see emotionally, the better off you're going to be. Because I think that this person tends to play off of other people's emotions. So if they can't read yours, that's going to be a good, and that'll put you in a more powerful position. It's a random guy that wants to do investing for your mom. I don't know. I wouldn't trust that. Because who is he? You know what I mean? Like, if you go to Chase Bank to get a mortgage, you're getting it through, you're getting it from the agent who's working for the company. But you wouldn't just go to somebody on the street corner and give them all your information. Oh, get me a mortgage. Do you know what I mean? No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I don't trust him. He owned her home after she paid it off. How'd that happen? I don't like this guy. I don't like him. I don't like him because he's not associated with like a specific firm and he's dealing with an older woman. And I don't like him. That's it. AG, what's Letitia's current energy towards me? Pretty good. Stable, like a new journey's on the horizon and cause for celebration. Energy's pretty good. Sister, so Jackie, the one with the baby, told me on the weekend, that she's allowed to have other best friends, and I'm not her only one. Well, for all our friendship, she's always given me crap for having other friends. I just feel like she values Kate more, especially now that they both have babies and she's closer in proximity to her. I just texted her tonight deciding to just put it behind us, but I still feel hurt that she doesn't need me the way she used to. Should I just keep things casual with her or let it go? I would keep things casual. Let's see. Let's see what the cards say. Yeah, I would keep things casual. Yeah, I would just, take it as it comes with her. This is the one with the messy situation, right? Where she has to go back and live with where the baby's father is. Yeah, I would just keep things casual at this point. If she's been acting like a bitch lately, then that should change because the cards indicated that the person was going to be nice or was being nice. So you should see a shift in them again. But they may be very moody and you may see them shift a lot. Like you might not always know what you're going to get. Like you ever notice, I don't know if anyone else has ever felt this way, but when I was working full time, it's like if I made a mistake, like just a stupid mistake, and I had to correct something, like let's just say I made a mistake I did the billing. So if I billed something wrong and I had to issue a credit memo, if I wrote up the credit memo and brought it to my boss so he could sign off on it so that I could apply it to the account, it's like some days it would not be a big deal. It would, it would be like, oh, okay, yeah, no big deal. And he would just sign it. But then other days it was like the sky was going to fall down and it would be the same mistake. And I didn't make mistakes frequently because with the way that the company worked, I don't know if it's like this in all places, but even though I was in the accounting department, I was affecting inventory. So if I made a mistake, everybody knew about the mistake because the inventory was off. And the inventory was off because I billed it out or I didn't receive it in or whatever it was that I did. So I was like super careful not to make any mistakes. And then I had one of my coworkers used to check over it too so that we could really, eliminate mistakes. But it's like you don't always know what you're going to get from people because of what's going on in their life. You know what I mean? Like, it's like what crawled up your ass on the day that you yelled at me or made me feel like I did something wrong when I've made this mistake before, or anyone can make that mistake and you don't make a big deal out of it other times. Stupid. Anyway, Joe, what's coming in love? Well, you got a couple of nice things happening here. Negativity is moving into the past. An old wound is starting to heal. And you're turning a corner when it comes to love. Your perseverance is going to pay off. You got a new beginning on the horizon. And you have a couple of choices. If you're not with anyone right now, a Virgo comes in. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Passion comes in. Choices and feeling prepared for things to move forward. Like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. The love cup is full. Somebody comes in and makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And a well-functioning relationship should start before the end of the year. No longer holding yourself back, no longer feeling anxiety, and feeling hopeful like life is going to move forward, and that's exactly what's happening. Things are starting to move forward. I would say either with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or Virgo. But it also looks like cleaning out a lot of old shit and past crap is all, it's moving into the past and you're moving forward. Shirley, any love coming in before the end of 2021? Yes. No longer holding yourself back. Somebody comes in with a love offer that would be hard to turn down, possibly with an Aquarius. It also looks like a Capricorn, or it could be somebody on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Could be a successful relationship that's well balanced. Love always, me and KO. It looks like communication picks up. Romance could heat up and happiness comes in over the situation. Listen to your intuition. Communication picks up out of the clear blue sky and things may all of a sudden move forward. Kara, will I be able to rank among the top 3 during my second year at university? If you focus on it and work towards it, you absolutely can. Miss Billy, what do I need to know? You're no longer holding yourself back. Anxiety is moving into the past and life is starting to move forward. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief when a little bit of good luck comes in. It also looks like you're prepared for things to move forward. Sagittarius could enter that's of significance and a new beginning is on the horizon. Sister, I think you understand because with most of my questions, what comes down to is my big fear of being a doormat. I know that you struggle with that. I feel that I'm either a doormat or a bitch. I don't feel like you're a bitch. I mean, I don't see that. But oh, you have Libra and Mars, or Mars and Libra. I have Libra. I have Gemini. Mars is in Gemini for me. Um, but I think it's the doormat thing. Yeah, I think it's the doormat thing. And I also think, you know, I always say it, like, I always saw that I did it with the men in my life, but I didn't realize I did it with everybody. But, like, with everyone, all the time. And, like, there have been certain things lately that have come up that I'm like, and they're random things. And I'm like, you know, am I supposed to, like, did I fail this test? Was I not supposed to do that? Was I supposed to stand up for myself? Lydia, weekend read vibe. The overall vibe is good. It's like soulmate connections moving forward and the love cup is full. So the overall vibe is good. Let's see what's happening. Perseverance pays off. You should feel like you're being treated much better by everyone in your life with the Six of Pentacles. Like all relationships are starting to move forward. Capricorn's around. You might feel like anxiety is moving into the past, like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Looks like a good week, and it looks like a good weekend. Shirley, how does the ex-Capricorn feel after our talk today? They feel pretty good. They feel like the connection or the communication, at the very least, is starting to strengthen. They also feel like things are moving forward, or that there is a chance that things are going to move forward, and they feel like they're being a little bit better respected, or mutually, you guys are understanding one another more. Sister, the past 10 months I've gained 10 pounds. When I lost 7 and kept it off for a few months, I'm nonstop eating. When will this phase stop? I don't know if it's triggering this, what's triggering the constant eating. Okay, let's see. Well, it looks like you got balance coming in, and you have a new journey on the horizon. Cause for celebration comes in relatively soon. I don't think this is going to continue for you for much longer. It looks like, I don't know if you're, if like, you're like, I don't know that you're even going to have to do anything out of the ordinary. You just may stop, like it just might stop. Like you just may not feel like you need to eat as much, or you just may not be interested the way that you were. It seems like it could be like, either an emotional thing or something that you didn't realize or weren't paying attention to. And then all of a sudden the 10 pounds is there. I mean, how often does that happen? You know, it's like not even realizing. That just happened to me too. Pretty much I was at the same weight for a really long time. And then this sounds so stupid, because I went from 15,000 steps a day to 20,000 steps a day, and I gained 3 pounds. So then I was like, I'm fucking done. So I stopped walking so much because I thought it was making me hungry. I think for you, it may be a little bit emotional, or it may be a little bit like comforting, but I think it's just going to stop. Like you're just not going to even think about it anymore, and then the difference is going to come off, and you'll be back to where you were, without even having to put much effort into it. It's interesting when stuff like that happens, because sometimes it's hard to figure out like what's causing this, or why am I behaving like this, or how am I doing something but I don't realize I'm doing it. Yeah. And you know, I feel like it's all connected, right? Like here, how many people are talking about feeling stuck, not losing weight, putting weight on. When are things going to move forward? The scale is up. You know what I mean? It's like it's all connected. But I feel like for you, the cycle's going to break pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Let's see what happens. Like maybe within like the next month or so, you'll just be back to where you were, and without even having to really think too much about it. I have an appointment tomorrow at 12:30 with yet another scam. You know, I got so annoyed with myself. You ever like scrolling through Instagram, there's that V Shred guy. He's like a good looking guy. He's got a lot of muscles, and he's always talking about how you only have to do 7 minutes of exercise a day. You know what I'm talking about. I think his name is Vincent or something. Anyway, it wasn't him. There's another doctor now that is selling the same kind of shit. So I signed up for it, and then I was so annoyed, because as soon as I signed up for whatever it was only $40. Now a video plays where they're going to try to sell me shakes, and I got so annoyed. I was like, I'm not fucking watching any of these 60-minute videos about fucking shakes and nutrition. Anyway, so I was just going to like eat the $40 and just say fuck you. But they called me. The guy texted me today that I got a consultation tomorrow, so I'm going to hear him out. This is one of those diets where they say eat to balance your hormones, which I don't know if that's bullshit, but I'm going to hear out the guy and see what he says. I think that, yeah, I just think everything is all tied together for everybody that's in that same situation of feeling like nothing's moving forward. And then some people, the scale might, it may be down. It's like they're losing weight when they want to gain the weight. But whatever it is, it's going in the wrong way. It's going in the opposite direction. Or everything is one step forward, two steps back. It's really bizarre time. Davey, what will happen when the general manager comes back? Will we end up battling? I don't, no, not right away, no. I don't see you guys battling. I think that you'll try to work it out a little bit, but I don't think the two of you are going to be working together for all that much longer. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. Shirley, how is the ex-Capricorn's relationship going? Will it last? Well, it looks like it's going okay right now. I mean, I would never say that something is going to last forever, but I don't see a breakup in the near future. It looks like things seem to be going well for them right now, but I would never say it's going to last forever. Looks like it's grounded, it's stable, it's mutual. It's okay. I mean, I don't see a marriage either right now, or a breakup. It just looks like it's kind of complacent at this point. Sister, if you're into diets, my mom is doing this Optavia thing. Her best friend lost 30 pounds really quickly. The food smells really good, but I can't do packaged foods, but it seems legit. Oh, I'll look into it. Thanks. I'll look into it. You know what I was reading about today? Because I saw it on, somebody was had a video on calisthenics, and I was like, oh man, old school calisthenics. So remember when we used to do those like in gym when we were kids? Like, how come we don't do that anymore? Anyhow, he was talking about like gave some tips, and one of the things was calorie cycling, where one day you eat more calories, the next day you drop the calories really low, and then you kind of alternate so that it kind of shocks your body into not getting used to one thing. Because if you drop the calories down too low, then you kind of get used to that. But I'm going to look into this. Thanks. I'm going to see what it's all about. Jay, how'd Heather feel when she saw me tonight? Good. She was happy to see you. She seems to think that you're smart, intelligent, hardworking, sincere, strong, and stable. The crib. What is coming up between Bernard and I for the next 3 months? It looks like it's a little bit up and down. So if things are going really well right now, they're going to continue to go well for a little bit. Or if they're not going that great, there'll be an improvement. But then you may feel like communication kind of shuts down, and you may be feeling a little negative around the situation. And then things start to improve again, and you feel as if you made it to the top of the mountain, you could breathe a sigh of relief. And then you may feel like a wish has come true, or you may feel like you're being treated really well. I don't see a committed relationship here, if that's what you're looking for. Not in the next 3 months. It looks like it's kind of up and down. But you guys are still, like, he's still around you, and there's still, like, communication happening. Adriana, general. Okay, it looks like you may be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Your intuition is heightened. You could hear from somebody out of the clear blue sky that you've been hoping to hear from. Feeling prepared for choices to come in, possibly around school or work. And you're no longer holding yourself back, and Aries enters. A disagreement or an argument will resolve itself and move into the past. Sister, the calorie thing, years ago I did the 5-2 diet where 2 days a week I ate 500 calories and then I would binge the next day, but I honestly felt really good on that diet. Okay, I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see what happens. I feel like every day I'm starting something new, but that's what I figured. Like today, I ate more calories. Tomorrow I'm going to try to eat less. 500, okay, I'm going to try to stick to that. I just downloaded my Fitness Pal, which I just deleted a couple of weeks ago because I was doing Weight Watchers. But now fuck Weight Watchers. I put 2 pounds on since they changed the plan. I knew that was going to happen. I mean, what do you got to be? You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure out that if you're eating more calories, you're going to put weight on. It doesn't matter. Like, anyway. I realized something too. When other people act shitty, I always blame myself. Me too. Like this guy in the brain retraining. I sent him a picture of Lola. 5 minutes later, Lacey told me that he sent her the pic. I know they discuss other people, but when I heard that he was talking about me to her, whether good or bad, it makes me feel like I did something wrong. When really, it's him who always needs to gossip. Like my default is automatically self-blame. Mine too, but even more so, it's like, and why do we care? You know, like, so what? You know, like, why does it bot? Like, why do we care about that? I like somehow I was trying thinking about this today, that I must have at some point been told, like, people aren't, like, they're not going to like you. You know, like there must have been something that was told to me as a young child that's so deep inside my head that I can't make anybody mad at me because then they won't like me. And when I think all the time about the people that I still care about and I still like and I still love, and they piss me off all the time. So why do I hold myself to a different standard? Like, so what? So you piss someone off. Like, people piss me off all the time. I still talk to them. I get over it. Why do I feel like I can't ever let anybody get mad at me? Like, those are the kinds of questions that, like, I always think to myself too. Yeah. And everything's always my fault. Meanwhile, you didn't do anything. Like, if he's talking about you to somebody else, or two other people are talking about you, whether it's good or bad, we know that's what people do. That's part of life. Why do we care? But yet we do care. And we do. But there's nothing to blame yourself for. You didn't do anything wrong. And even if you did do something wrong, who cares? Because no matter what it is, everything is a big deal for about 2 minutes and then people forget about it. But yet for some reason, I can't forget about it. I know. I don't know why. I don't know. That's got to come from childhood. Jay, does Brianna the Aries really like me and her? Wait a second. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong question. Jay is, I plan on quitting my grocery store job in March of next year. How will it go? They're not going to want to see you go. They're not going to want to see you go, but they'll wish you well, and you'll be fine if you quit it. Yeah, but they're not going to want to see you go. They really like you. Davy, you feel that this general manager will end up getting fired. I don't know if he's going to get fired or they're going to move him somewhere. I don't think you're the only person that doesn't get along with him. I think a lot of people don't like him. I mean, have you heard that or seen that? Other people don't get along with him either? I think they may move him somewhere. Sister, I think our parents modeled it to us. It's ancestral. They must have had the same people. Yeah. I'm afraid of being destructive and causing waves and always accepting people a million times after they piss me off too. Yeah, and I don't know why that is. I mean, I do remember like my grandmother saying things to me like don't make a scene, or don't be quiet, like don't let anybody hear you, you know, like if I was upset about something, shh, the neighbors are going to hear you, like if I was upset about something. I don't really remember my mother saying stuff like that to me though. I can't remember, but somewhere, and it's true, like the it's your fault. My brother was born, he was very colicky, and I was only 3 years old at the time, but I remember always thinking that when he was crying, it was my fault. I think it's because my mom would say to me, be quiet so you don't wake him. So if he woke up and he was crying, I guess I just took it as I was being loud, even if I wasn't being loud. I don't know, but I always thought it was my fault, which is, my dad to this day, he's like, how was it your fault? The kid had gas. And I'm like, I don't know, but that was in my head ever since I can remember, always feeling like things were my fault, or always trying to have to like fix things or like make things better, which is like, it's ridiculous. Jasmine, will my person and I reconcile before Thanksgiving? Yeah, I think you will. May, F's next action. They're being guided by the divine. They're slow and stagnant, but communication comes in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it. Anthony, will there be happiness between the Cancer and me's relationship in the future? Yes, I think things will improve in the future. Divine Goddess, ask the Virgo's next move. Some kind of a message. You should get some kind of a message sometime before the month ends. Yvette, love. You've got happiness that comes out over your love life. Somebody comes in, makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Cause for celebration comes in, and it could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Negativity moves into the past. A new beginning is on the horizon. Anxiety moves into the past. A Cancer enters. I don't know if that Cancer is somebody that's brand new, but you could have options around love. You also have a Leo that comes in. Your love life is moving forward, and you should have some choices. Shirley, is there a possibility of a return with the ex-Capricorn? I'm only getting a 33% chance yes. I don't see a reconnection at this point. I mean, I would never say never, but it looks like the chances are kind of slim of reconnecting with this Capricorn. Red, will I get approved for BCC soon? Yes, I think you will. J, love reading. Cause for celebration comes in around love. Negativity moves into the past and you should have some choices. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It also looks like your love life is moving forward. A little bit of good luck is coming in. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Happiness comes out over your love life. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Question, will I be better off looking for an apartment elsewhere or stay in this building? Okay, elsewhere. This building. I think that you're okay in this building. I think it just might be easier for you to stay in this building. I think that looking elsewhere, it might take longer and it may be a little bit more frustrating. I think you can get something in this building pretty soon. Libra love. Oh shit, that just disappeared. Let me see if I can find it. Libra love. Sagittarius has been trying hard to come back and reconcile. I'm in a place where I'm okay without him. Will he insist, and what's the outcome? I mean, if you don't want to get back with him, it doesn't matter what he does. Don't get back with him. I would, if you're okay without him, I would not go backwards. The answer to go back with somebody, 99 out of 100% is not the right answer. It usually does not work. And if you're okay without him, no matter what he does, tell him that you're not, I'm over it and I don't want you back. I would not go back because somebody was being insistent on it. If you don't want to be with him, you don't want to be with him. That's it. I wouldn't go back. There's sharp energy around this situation. You'll feel like you're stuck and that you don't have much choice. It could be restricting. I wouldn't go back, especially if you're not feeling it. But that's the way it always works. Once the energy is not there anymore and the person has moved on, that's when the other person comes back. If you go back, though, you wind up going back to the same relationship that you left. So why would you do that? And is it to please him? No, I wouldn't go back. Especially if you're okay. If you were upset and crying and wanting him back, that's a different story. Even then, I wouldn't think it would be a good idea, but that's different. But if you're okay without him, I wouldn't go back and reopen it so that then he can do it to you again and you can have to get over it another time. No. Mihak, anything good coming towards me? Yeah, you've got some money coming in. You could have a new job or business opportunity that comes in and moves forward quickly towards success. Jess, will I be in a relationship with N or someone else? Okay, will I be in a relationship with N? Will I be in a relationship with someone else? Someone else. Beautiful one, general. Being guided by the divine is bringing in stability around finances. The hard work that you put into work, school, business, whatever you do all day is coming back to you. You've got the magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Negativity moves into the past and cause for celebration comes in. A Libra and a Sagittarius enter, and you're feeling like life is starting to move forward. Vicky, general for the weekend. General for the weekend. You could be hanging out with a Capricorn this weekend. It also looks like you could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you, and then that may make you feel successful. Looks like slow and steady wins the race, but you could have a new journey that's coming in on the horizon that brings in good luck, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Sarah, will F have romantic feelings towards me after our date? It's going to take a little while for him to build feelings or for feelings to grow. It won't be instant. But after the first date, there'll be opportunity for another date. It's going to take a little time. And Yukriti, anything good happening for me next? Negativity is moving into the past. The magician is the opportunity to manifest, the ability to manifest new opportunities that bring in more money. It also looks like feeling financially stable, being guided by the divine, and no longer feeling stuck. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It will serve you well. Jay, how will I feel when I quit that job in March? I think you're going to have a little bit of mixed emotions. So part of you is going to feel relief that you don't have to do it anymore, but part of you may be feeling a little nostalgic for the past. And, you know, you may feel kind of bad leaving. Let's see what happens. Question, will I feel better in the 2-bedroom here? The vibes near me are awful, like crazy worry ward is close by and I can't take it. And I also feel stuck. Okay. Will I feel better in the 2-bedroom here? I think you will feel better in the 2-bedroom. But if you really think that the energy around the place is bothering you, then I mean, it can't hurt to look in other locations. I just think it may be longer and it may be more difficult to change buildings. But, you know, it can't hurt to put it out there and see, you know, what you come back with. See what's going on in other locations, especially if you feel like you can't get any rest or relaxation where you are. And, you know, because it's like, I think you'll do better in the 2-bedroom, though. But let's see what happens. It can't hurt to look elsewhere. You know, it doesn't mean that you have to move, but you could see what's out there and what's available. Magic. How did my Aunt G and her family think and feel when I threatened to do black magic on her home family and grandkids when I was on the phone with her today? They did not like that at all. Almost kind of stopped her in her tracks. Did she say anything? Did she respond? Felt betrayed. Felt anxious. worried and upset, especially with the grandchildren. I said it casually. Yeah, but she's concerned. And what did she say? She must have said something. Ugh. What did she tell you that she was going to go have negative reversal stuff done? She must have said something. I'm curious as to what she said when you said that to her. Um, Cinnamon, I went off on social media and I wanted to know how my viewers think of it. You went off like you put in like you made you got on a soapbox and you started telling everyone how you felt. Let's see. I think most people felt like you had sharp energy, but they felt like you were listening to your intuition and they had respect for you. Like your perseverance pays off. You weren't holding yourself back. You said what you had to say and you put it out there. I think most people respected you for it. Jay, energy check when I should drive full time. Okay. 2022. Could be an upgrade in 2022. 2023. 2023, things could move forward quickly. 2024. 2024 looks a little bit stuck or stable. I'm going to say with these cards, it would probably be 2022, 2023, and then 2024. That you'll probably be driving sometime late next year. Davy, love for the next 2 weeks. Love for the next 2 weeks, you have new energy coming in. So it looks like you're not looking back on the past. You may be eager for things to move forward. You still have that fire sign around, but I don't know if you're going to go back to that person. Could hear from the fire sign, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. A Capricorn comes in. You also have a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may be exploring options over the next couple of weeks, and Aries enters. A Scorpio enters and romance heats up. You could find yourself up with a new journey in the next 2 weeks. And you could have some choices. Jay, does Brianna and the Aries feel like me and her can't be friends because of what me and you talked about last night? She feels like that right now, but she's not going to feel like that for long. This is going to change. She's very mad right now. She's very upset, but she's not going to stay mad forever. When she puts this behind her, and she will, then things are going to go back to normal for the two of you. High vibration. Why did my ex, Saranish, text me yesterday? He's already married. marriage doesn't mean anything. I hate to say that because it sounds like really fucking negative, but this whole world is built on one contradiction after the other. Everything is very contradictory. So just because he's married doesn't mean anything. He's having a little nostalgia from the past, and he was feeling like he missed you, and like reconnecting to his past. So that's why he reached out. He may reach out again. Everything in this world is contradictory. And I think that one of the biggest is marriage. I think it's a huge false sense of security. And I know it sounds very negative, but I would always rather deal with reality than with some kind of fairy tale bullshit. I would rather be very realistic and be pleasantly surprised than live on cloud nine and be like let down really hard. I'd rather look at things realistically. And you know what? It is what it is. Mystic Moon, was JD regularly or occasionally in physical relationship with his ex AS? Was JD regularly or occasionally in a relationship with his ex AS? Yeah, I do think that there was regular relations between the two of them. Miss Cherie, what's next for me career-wise? I didn't get the promotion. I'm feeling a bit lost. Sorry to hear that. But you know what? We're all feeling kind of lost these days. There's plenty of room in the boat. Things have to change, though. This has gone on for too long. This, like, stagnant energy that we've been living with. Well, you have a wish that's going to come true. And feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief, a little bit more financially stable, and things for your career are moving forward. You may even be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Perseverance pays off. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Negativity moves into the past, and the hard work that you put into your career will come back to you. So things are moving forward. Just because you didn't get this promotion doesn't mean that nothing is going to happen. Wendy, just need an overall reading for the end of the year. Okay, what's going on for Wendy between now and the end of the year? Well, you have happiness that comes in between now and the end of the year. The hard work that you put into work, school, business, whatever it is that you do all day comes back to you. You got a large sum of money headed your way. There may be a Virgo around that could be of significance. And with the Empress, love, money, abundance, and fertility comes in before the end of the year. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Life starts to move forward. Growth, change, and transformation. A Scorpio enters. You're moving on to greener pastures, or you could also, that with that card, generally speaking, could also be traveling to water, by water, or around water. So it could be both, moving on to greener pastures, but you also could have some travel coming in. You're no longer holding yourself back, feeling grounded, stable, and secure, and you enter the new year with some nice, strong energy. Anonymous General for the rest of the week. Could be spending time with a Capricorn. It also looks like you're feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, or you could breathe a sigh of relief around finances, or feeling a little bit more financially stable. A wish comes true. The love cup is full, and you may be spending time also with, you have a Libra and an Aries here. Perseverance pays off between now and the end of the week. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Magic, does my accounting professor Jay and his assistant Kay intend on passing me at the end of their class and at the end of the semester? If a student is a bit below passing, they can still pass them if they've worked hard. I think so. I think you're going to pass. Davy, finances for the next 2 weeks. Looks good. Like things could change for the better quickly. There could be new opportunity on the horizon that's like a wish comes true, and things move forward pretty quickly around finances. Got money coming in. 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Feeling a little bit more financially stable, and feeling like negativity around finances is moving into the past. Noemi. What are Eli's feelings for me? I'm a Taurus and he's an Aquarius. Thinks that you're smart and intelligent, kind-hearted and sincere. May feel like the two of you have a lot of potential too, or may think that the two of you kind of click. And he seems to think that you're creative and unique. Seems like a good thing. Seems like there's potential there for the two of you. High vibration. Why can't these men respect a girl when she gives them attention and regret it? I know, but that's the way. Listen, women are like that too. How many men do we know where you'd say, "Oh, he's such a nice guy. Oh, he's such a nice guy, but I just don't find him attractive." How many times have you heard that? Like, how come? Like that one guy that's like always single. He's always everybody's friend. Nobody ever wants to be with him. We had a friend like that in high school. And everybody genuinely liked him, just not that way. What a kick in the ass that is. Anyhow. Miss Therese, did my line of managers have a say and played a part in why I didn't get the job or the promotion? No, they didn't. Georgia, love general. Being guided by the divine can bring in growth, change, and transformation in and around your love life. You've got a lot of new energy here. Scorpio, you've got a Sagittarius. Your perseverance pays off and you're no longer holding yourself back. You could be moving on to greener pastures. It looks like you might not be looking back on the past fondly. A disappointment moves into the past. You got a Taurus, a Virgo, and a Libra that come in too. You may have a lot of options moving forward. Anthony, what happens coming between me and the Cancer's relationship in the future? It looks like the next thing that happens is communication picks up, Once you guys start to communicate and the relationship is a little bit more balanced, then, and you kind of on stable ground, I think you guys are going to become friends again. I think that's what happens next. Anonymous, you've been picking up that I'm going to spend time with a Libra for the last couple of reads. Is it Julian or someone else? Is it Julian? It could be. Yeah, it may be. Val, is my ex Carlos Sagittarius currently dating and in love with someone new? Do you see him with someone romantically? Okay, let's see. I don't think that he's in a committed, serious relationship with anyone right now, but I do think that he's either seeing people or he's talking to people. Could be some kind of an online thing, but I don't think that he's with anybody like in a committed relationship right now that's like committed, stable, or serious. Not right now. Mystery. Spirit messages and chakra card for me, plus 4 requests from the chat. Okay, thank you. All right, so I'll do the spirit cards first. The Moon, Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights and events behind the scenes release fears that hold you back. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel. A significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. And then the Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Chakra cards are up here. Oh, here's the chakra book. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Insecurity. All right, let's see what it says. It's the root chakra. Not surprising that you got the root chakra one after that promotion thing. Insecurity. Energy turned within can lead to fear and stagnation. Courage is necessary if you're or to be fearless and move forward. This is a message to grow up on the inside into a greater energy and to invoke courage from the angels to progress. And they call this guy the demon red rainbow, that guy there. The greatest adversity is the one that's living inside me. The legend. Bob is an inventor, yet never finishes anything. Always giving up on his projects, convinced that they're useless. One day he finishes something and he's elated until a demon appears, taunting him. The demon, Red Rainbow, is comprised of the great fears in Bob's dream. Bob discovers that he can distinguish between the real and the imagined fears. The demon, the Red Rainbow, can no longer stop him from realizing his dreams. Inspiration. Miraculous changes lie ahead. Life is always about taking turns for the better when we are faced with our demons. Stay on course. Trust that an ally will appear. The gift of adversity is never given without the ability to overcome it. Do I listen to my fear? How long can I tap into my courage? Key ideas. Being courageous, facing adversity, finding tremendous power within, undervaluing your contribution. Keywords: freedom, bravery, and success. The meditation. From a place of peace, call upon 2 or 3 of your spiritual protectors. When they appear, express your fears. Allow your protectors to give you strength and assist you in becoming greater than your fears. How do you feel now? Interesting. Demon red rainbow. But it's true. We have those insecurities, and they're like a goddamn demon. These cards are cute. Okay, now we got 4 people here. So I'm going to go up to the top and pick the next 4 people that I didn't get to. Luz, what do you see with me? And see, how will we continue? Looks tumultuous. It looks like a lot of arguing and ups and downs. Somebody's holding themselves back. Somebody else may be lying or not telling the 100% truth. It looks like it looks very tumultuous at this point. And, you know, you might have to come to a point where you have to decide whether or not you want to continue down that path. Got 3 more. Daria, will I have a fulfilling career that I want? Yes, you will. T-Vet, love. Did I do that one? I think I might have done that one. Anybody remember? I'm going to do it again because I can't remember. Got happiness coming out over your love life. Things are going to change for the better for you quickly. Could have options that come in. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Got a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, a Leo, a Virgo here. You may be exploring options, and you definitely have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities if you're not feeling it with these people that are with you now. Between now and the end of the year, you can find yourself moving into a committed relationship if you're not in one yet, and you could be feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Two more. Charlene, I didn't do. What does Brian feel about me? Thinks that you're attractive and a little bit mysterious. Thinks that you're perseverant, kind-hearted, sincere, patient, serene, well-prepared, and successful. Okay, one more. Coco, how will it go when my boyfriend and I get together again? Oh, I think it's going to go well. You may feel like things are moving forward, like the relationship is well balanced. Could feel like a wish has come true and like cause for celebration. It should be good when you guys get together again. my goodness, why does this have to do that? Love always, when will T.O. contact me? Within the next 9 days, you should hear from them. Anthony, I seriously miss her these days and I'm thinking about her. Yeah, I know. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Magic. I don't see it yet. Let me do Val. Does Max Carlo have feelings towards me currently and thinks about me even though we don't talk anymore? How does he feel? Okay, let's see. No communication for months. Okay. Well, he does think about you from time to time. He does. He thinks that you're a strong person. He thinks that you're caring and kind-hearted. And he may miss you. He may genuinely miss you. But I don't see the two of you reconnecting at this point. Not right now. I think that, yeah, I do think that he still has feelings, but I don't think that he's going to do anything about it at this point, especially since you left him. It's like his ego is kind of like he's hurt by it, and he's not going to like do something right now that makes him risk getting hurt again. Benito, what moves will Fritz make towards me? Communication should come in. Maybe some kind of a message will come in, and communication starts to pick up between now and like the end of November. Amazing me, next 24 hours. Feeling like life has come back into balance, feeling a little bit more grounded and stable, and you're feeling better prepared. Looks like feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, or you've turned a corner and you put something behind you. No longer feeling stuck, and negativity is moving into the past. Smear T, energy between T and J this week. Not great. A little bit uprooted and a little bit distant. Aries, general love. Aries, general love. Okay, things are going to move forward for you quickly. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. If you're not with anyone right now, you have plenty of energy coming in. You've got a Leo and a Libra, and then you have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And then you have another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. One may be older, one may be younger. You could be exploring options between now and the end of the year. Things change for the better quickly. Happiness comes out over your love life. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around love. Julia. I'm good. How are you? It's Thursday morning where you are. I I don't know what's wrong with me lately, but I can't keep the days straight. And time to me is like getting really weird. Like, okay, tell me when, I don't know what anybody else thinks of this, but I was in Florida just last month. It seems like I was there like forever ago, right? When was my last trip? I think I left on October 6th. It was a Monday. I went from Monday to Friday, right? October 4th? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Oh, maybe I went October 11th to the 15th. Yeah, because it was Columbus Day. Because I remember being down there and it was Columbus Day. So I was just there a month ago. I feel like I was there, like, I feel like it was like 6 months ago. And I keep, the beginning of the week is okay, but once we get to like Wednesday, I start to like feel like Thursday, Wednesday feels like Thursday, Thursday feels like Friday. I don't know what the hell. Weird. I don't know. I don't know why. But anyway. So it's Thursday where you are. It's almost Thursday here. Anyway, now where's the question? Hang on. Something's happening weird with time is all I know. This stupid ass phone. I lost my spot. I'll find it. Is someone thinking about me now? Yes, a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Yes, Val, if you sent paid questions, you can still get a free question. I think there's one from Magic out here. What are my Aunt R's most recent thoughts and feelings towards me? Today I bugged out Aunt G and T and said that I hate them for being my Aunt R's siblings and that I'll harass them forever. I mean, they're not really taking you 100% serious, but they're cautious and they feel hurt and they feel disappointed. But they're not really taking you 100% serious. And they feel a little bit like they're a little annoyed or a little bit hurt or a little upset by the situation. Elizabeth, I've been ignoring the ex and not paying attention to him. How does he feel about that? He doesn't like that. No, he's a little hurt. It's kind of making him feel a little bit stuck. Feels like he's put in a whole lot of hard work and he didn't see much of a payoff. He hates it. And how does my principal think that I'm doing at work? Good, good. They think that they may offer you some kind of a upgrade or something. They may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. They think that you're strong, that you're intelligent, like things are moving forward quickly, you're grounded and stable, and that you're a good worker. All right, let's see. Who else here haven't I gotten to? Caribbean general reading. Got some good luck coming in. You got a Sagittarius coming in. You have a Taurus coming in. Got a new journey on the horizon. There could be some travel, too, that comes in. Maybe early next year, a disappointment moves into the past, and a new journey's on the horizon as well as travel. Things look pretty good. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Don't let anybody bullshit you. Emmett, will I hear from Wyatt on my birthday? I'm not convinced. I'm only getting a 33% chance yes at this point. Anthony, we just asked your intuition. In the past, Cancer's avoiding me is mostly because of the Leo, and now it's because of her life situation. Is it like that? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but what happened? I don't know the whole story as to what happened between you and her before she met the Leo. Because I don't know if there's something that happened back then that also may be playing a part in why you're not speaking right now. But yes, you got it right for the most part. Explosions. What do I need to know? A disappointment's moving into the past. A new journey's on the horizon. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in over your life. A little bit of good luck and balance is coming back to your life. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and a Virgo enters. A Virgo and a Libra enter. That could be of significance. The weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders, and some financial stability is headed your way, or more of it. Some money's coming in. V ends feelings and intentions towards me. This person thinks that you're kind-hearted, sincere, smart, and intelligent, and successful. I would say that communication comes in, but other than that, I don't see all that much happening at this point. Maggie, will my daughter do all the tests well today? She's a little stressed. I think she'll do fine. Mina, has Fahad moved on from our connection completely? I think that he's moved on, yeah. Val, may I know who's coming towards me in love and if someone will be good for me and who loves me? I'm a Scorpio. You have a Sagittarius coming in and an Aries, and you're going to have choices when it comes to love. Happiness comes in over your love life when you explore your options. A Cancer comes in as well. And so does an Aquarius. You have plenty of new energy coming in between now and the end of the year. And with exploring your choices will bring in happiness around love. Absolutely. Is there anyone here I haven't gotten to yet? Cinnamon, send the question. I'm laughing at you yelling at Magic because they didn't do anything to him. No, they're just guilty by association. Oh, you're welcome, Val. Thank you, thank you. Magic, how would I feel if I stepped back from all the plans of revenge on people and went on a healing and releasing path in 22? I think it would do you good. I don't think that revenge helps anything, and I don't think that it's going to make you feel any better. I don't think that you necessarily have to isolate yourself, but it does look like a healing journey would suit you well. There would be a wish that comes in around it. You would feel strong and secure. You would let go of the past and you would move forward towards greener pastures that make you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Cinnamon journal for the rest of the week. No longer feeling stuck, feeling like things are starting to move forward. A Sagittarius could enter that might be of significance. You also may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and Aries enters. Looks like life starts to move forward. Like you made it to the top of the mountain, you could breathe a sigh of relief. Communication comes in from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from. Negativity moves into the past. And you could be, like, as the week goes on, as the energy around you seems to get better. Mel, is Crystal the Aquarius boss trying to wait a second. Is Crystal the Aquarius boss trying to fire her? She's always pointing out her errors and calling her into meetings about the errors. Okay. Is Crystal's boss trying to fire her? Yeah, I don't think that the boss is happy with her. And I do think that, yeah, she could be getting ready to let her go or part ways because I don't think it's working out. Dylan, well, first of all, I'm not really, I won't breed dogs because I feel like there's just so many of them that need homes. I don't want to add more to that. But Dylan was actually fixed before I adopted him. So that wasn't even my choice. But I wouldn't have anyway. I didn't breed Kayla. Kayla was I took her and had her fixed. And she, I was so worried about her, right, when I took her. And when I called to make sure that she came out of surgery okay, and the receptionist was like, she's fine. She's got no idea that she had surgery. She's jumping around like a lunatic. She was nuts. That dog was nuts. Anyway. But I would rather do what I can to keep the population down if I, because I feel so sorry. Like dogs, they fucking get me. They just get me. And I wouldn't want to bring more in, especially when it comes to pit bulls because of the stigma that's around them. I feel like they have such a hard time getting adopted. And I just don't want to add more to it. But anyway. So did I get to everyone? Anybody that I skipped over? Juice, if you want to send a question, I'll answer it before I go. Oh, good morning, Gilbert. Icy's a cute name. The guy that the reason why I wound up getting Dylan was because I met Vanilla. Vanilla, one of the guys that I worked with, his wife was working at the shelter, and he was like, "We're fostering her. We have 5 cats. We can't have a pit bull." Meanwhile, I knew as soon as I heard the word foster, I'm like, he's never going to give that dog back. He just bonded with this dog. Her name was Vanilla. While she was being bred, she was actually overbred, and her stud's name was Ice. Anyhow, so he wound up getting Vanilla, and then a couple months later, there's another one that they're fostering. I'm like, these people are kidding me. So they wound up getting 2. And then they wound up moving to Pennsylvania so that they could buy a house so that the animals had room. But when I met Vanilla, like I got on the floor and she just came right over to me and sat in my lap. And I was like, that's it. I want one. And then when I went to the shelter, I said to the kid, I was like, listen, I work like 3 jobs. I need someone who's not going to have separation anxiety. And he introduced me to Dylan. And I was like, okay, I'll hold him. I'll be back in a week. And they held him for a week because they wanted to really clean the house well. Because I thought he was going to pee all over everything. He didn't pee on anything. He was such a good boy. He's the best. Juice. Why did Mishi claim that he wanted to see me the other night? Wait a second. Why did Mishi claim to want to see me the other night? Let's see. Okay, I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but they did want to see you because they're hoping that things are going to move forward. Cause for celebration. They're hoping for divine timing to move the relationship forward. I don't know what kind of a relationship it is right now, but they did want to see you and they're planning on things moving forward. Mel, will Crystal improve on the job to avoid getting fired? Okay, will Crystal improve on the job to avoid getting fired? She could. She's got a 70% chance, yes, she could. And if she were to get fired, she would be really upset. She would be really hurt by that. So if she puts in some good effort and maybe she talks to the boss and lets the boss know where she's coming from, they may be able to work it out, especially if she likes that job or she wants to keep it. I think that she could save it, yeah. Anybody else I skipped over? I think I got to everyone, right? Juice, he's distant. Give him some time. He's not going to be distant for much longer. It's like if he's he when he said he wanted to see you, he really meant it. And I think I got through everyone. All right, so here's my plan for tomorrow. Because she's been a train wreck in the afternoons, not wanting to take a nap, I'm going to see if I can come on before she wakes up tomorrow morning. We'll see how that works. If not, I'm going to take her outside and I'm going to see if I can get her to burn off her energy because tomorrow's going to be a little bit warmer out. And then I'll be on in the afternoon. Otherwise, I'm going to do my best to get on in the morning. But either way, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.